今天呢，我邀請到了一個神秘的嘉賓。Which side about my personality, of my character that you do not like? You're not Miss Universe. Say something. Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到我的频道，新年快乐 ！Oh my god， 2021年了，今天给大家准备一个很特别的一集。今天呢，我邀请到了一个神秘的嘉宾，其实他也不是有多神秘，只是在 IG 上面出现很多次，但是在我们这个频道上面一直以来都还没有正式的出现过。所以今天呢，跟大家介绍一下我的男朋友罗保仁。Oh my god. Okay, 这是我的男朋友 This is my boyfriend Paul.
Hello.
Okay, do you want to tell people why your Chinese name is 罗保仁?
So when I used to live in Taiwan, I studied Chinese for a little bit, and everybody had to have a Chinese name. And the teacher decided that because my name is Paul and my surname is Rodley, he created 罗保仁.
Oh, he's a guy.
Yeah, he's a guy.
I've always thought that your teacher was a girl. I didn't know it was a
No.
guy.
It's a guy.
OK， 那我前几天在 IG 上面呢，问大家有任何的问题想问他，然后我自己呢也准备了一些问题，我们今天呢就来一起来问问他。OK，I have prepared some questions for my fans. My fans asked me some questions for my team as well. So today I'm gonna ask you some question, and you just answer normally, like how you think.
Okay, we'll try.
Okay, so the first question is about job, my job. So what did you think when I first started my entrepreneur path?
Well, I've always known that you were going to make it ever since we first met. So I wasn't sure exactly like how successful it would be, if it would be successful or not. But I've always decided that I will always support you because you always had very grand and ambitious dreams. Something which I've never personally really had. I've always been satisfied with just a 9-to-5 job. So I've always, I kind of figured you'd kind of make it.
Okay, this is so true because I am such a dreamer and he is such like a stable person, a very satisfied person. You can just give him a burger and he's satisfied for the day. Okay, do you like my job now?
Yeah, I do.
Like, why do you like my job? Like, in what way? Besides money?
I like your job because it gives you a lot more free time. We get to spend a lot more time together. There's always someone at home to look after the girls, the dogs, and it gives us the opportunity to travel more as well sometimes. So I think, and it makes you happier. I remember once in Taiwan, Yale had a job at a bubble tea shop.
Yeah.
And he used to come home every single day and he used to complain about like, why does he have to stir it counterclockwise? Why can't he stir it clockwise? He didn't have freedom to do it the way he wanted to do. So it's much better for him.
Okay. Yeah. So when I first started this whole YouTube thing, were you like a little bit reluctant about everything?
A little bit reluctant. I suppose I was a little bit worried that maybe it wouldn't take off, but it made you happy, which was enough. It was enough for me.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. 现在呢，我要问他关于他看待我的一些看法。OK， 那这是你们问的哈。The second segment is about what do you think about me personally? So you better answer it. Answer it nicely. So, a lot of people want to know, my fam want to know, like, what do you like best about me?
What is it I like best about Yale? He's very loving and generous. That's probably the biggest thing I like most about Yale.
Oh, that's
like,
nice.
He always looks after me when I'm sick, or he will always look after the dogs. Always willing to help.
That's it?
No, that's not it, but you said the most.
Okay. Okay, some people ask, which part of my personality that attracted you when we first met?
Oh, that's actually a difficult question. When we first met for the first time in a coffee shop, there definitely was an attraction, and we started talking, and we just were able to keep the conversation going, which was. But no. This is not the case. When we first met in the coffee shop, he was so shy.
Yeah, I was shy, but we did keep a conversation going. No. We didn't really have much conversation. He was so shy that it was so awkward.
But we asked each other questions.
Yeah. It's like an interview, like a job interview.
It wasn't like a job interview.
More than really a date. Yeah. Okay, keep going.
So the personality trait, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe just the whole package.
The whole package. OK. 下一个部分呢，我们问他关于理财的问题，关于钱的问题。OK. So they want to know me and you who like to spend more money.
Oh, that's easy. I do.
You? Why do you think you like to spend more money?
I guess I like to go to nice restaurants and eat fancy food. I like my technology. I like to have like the nice TV. I like to have like my PlayStation and a good phone. So when it comes to money, definitely I like to spend more on luxury stuff and frivolous stuff. But when it comes to work, definitely Yale spends more money. When it comes to business,
yeah,
like you will invest more money in yourself.
Okay.
Where I invest more money on fun. Spend money on fun.
I spend money on fun too.
Not as much as me.
Like, what do you mean? I have some clothes that are really expensive.
Oh yeah, okay, clothes, fashion. Yeah, we'll spend money on fashion. I don't care so much about that. More restaurants and holidays for me.
Okay, so when it comes to self-restriction, who do you think is more capable of restricting oneself to not spending the money?
Oh, definitely Yale.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's you. Why do you think it's me?
I think you're just able to manage money better than me. I think for me, I tend to spend more. I have a lot of trouble saving as much. I have got better over the years, and I'm able to save more money. But definitely, before I met you, I think I would spend a lot more money than I do now.
Oh, he's just saying that to be nice.
No, it's true. It's true.
Okay. So do you think that ever since I started the whole investing and personal finance, our whole situation has gotten much better?
Yeah, our situation has.
Like how?
Has gotten much better. Well, I remember when we were first dating our first year, and basically all the money we made, we saved zero. It would be gone. Mm-hmm. And we had zero savings, and it was just basically living from paycheck to paycheck. And now we have savings, and we have enough for like a rainy day. So yeah, situation's got a lot better.
I remember when I first stepped into the personal finance, and I wanted to invest, and I was like, do you want to invest? Like, let's do it together. But we weren't on the same boat back then. So how did you deal with that situation? Like, what makes you think like, okay, let's start investing together?
It was basically just a leap of faith, I guess.
Okay.
I just decided, okay, I will just try and see how it goes and not worry about the consequences. Kind of similar when I first decided to travel to Asia. None of my friends wanted to come. I didn't know anyone in Asia, and I just decided, okay, I'll just do it and I'll worry about the consequences later. And it turned out to be the best choice I ever made. And it's similar here. I just took a leap of faith, and
okay, now you think back, was all the worries about investing was just stupid?
Yeah, I do think a lot of it was stupid. I mean, I still do worry about the future and stuff sometimes, and that's just normal. I think everybody worries. But I think I feel a lot more comfortable knowing that there is something for the future that we have already.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. So, a lot of my fans, they are like, I want my husband, I want my wife to do the same thing that I do now, like get on the same boat about finance, about investing. But a lot of people seems like they cannot talk their spouse into it, or their spouse have to really like a big wall in front of them. Every time they try to talk, they turn into a fight. And how do you think they should deal with that situation so they on the same boat? Because for me, finance is really important in the relationship. If you're not in the same boat, for example, one person save, the other person gamble, the other person spend, then they don't have any money left anyways, you know. So they both have to be doing the same thing in order to achieve the goal. Yeah, so how?
I think in this case, there definitely has to be a conversation. I think in a relationship, it's the most important thing, almost. You have to be able to communicate with each other and especially compromise over certain things. When it comes to, example, finance, I tend to leave it mostly in Yale's hands because he has way better judgment than me, and I trust his judgment. If I were to do it, I wouldn't trust myself at all. You okay?
Yeah. 脚麻.
But
yes. Really?
Yeah, I think it's all about communication. I think if two people talk and are honest with their feelings, you can work around or solve any problem. It's all about communication, and it's the most important thing.
Okay, let's talk about life value, or the views that we see the society in the world. Do you think that we have some views that are really different?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. We do tend to disagree on a lot of Asian Western stuff.
Okay.
Silly stuff though. I suppose, like, when it comes to food, we disagree. Sometimes Yale wants to eat noodles. I want to eat something like potatoes or bread. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Okay.
And yeah, there's like little different things, like how to go about things, because I grew up with the mentality of you have to get the 9-to-5 job. So that's my way of thinking. But Yale's grown up with more of a, you know, if you study, you don't have to go to university, or you can make money like without doing the university thing, or you can make money by investing. See, these ideas I never really thought of before.
Okay, this also brought me back to the time when I told you I don't want to continue university anymore because I already found my path and what I wanted to do. So I remember your reaction back then was like, don't quit university. You have to finish university. Only 2 years left. And if you have the university degree, everything is just easier in the future.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that now?
I actually still think you should have stayed at university. Even though university, I think, is it's not really necessary for a lot of things, I think, these days. But when you live in a different country, like myself, a university degree can go a long way to showing your level of professionalism. So I still think it's important. Because people, when they look at your resume, they see the degree, but they don't care what it is. They just see the degree. So I think it's important.
But I don't need to let people look at my resume. I look at other people's resume now. but all jokes aside, I think if in the future I want to get a degree, I can always go back to school.
Yeah. And you can study online now as well, so you don't have to be at the actual campus.
Okay, so a lot of people also ask, how do we keep our relationship alive and fresh? I wouldn't say fresh, I just say alive.
Well, as I said earlier, I think communication is the most important thing.
I think that's what we do a lot. We communicate a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, there's always going to be some arguments and stuff like that down the road, but you just have to communicate. Like, I think usually if we did have a fight, I would start communication straight away.
It's true. Whenever we have a fight, he is always the person that try to fix whatever it is.
Yeah, like I'm not a hot-headed person, so for me, like I know in the future, if two people have a fight, then like a few days later, they're just gonna think, oh, the fight was stupid. Why are we even arguing about this? So like, if we do start arguing, I pick up on it straight away, and then I'm like, okay, why are we doing this? It's pointless. And then we just talk about it and we work it out. So I think, yeah, communication is definitely the most important, and compromise. There can't be one person in charge of everything. You have to give and take. It's like, as I say to Yale, it's like a dance. And it takes two to dance, not one person to dance. There's no winner or loser. There's just us, just two people.
Okay.
So you have to look at it as a unit.
There's always something he always say when we're having a fight, that there's no us in winning.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no us in winning. So when
it's not no us, it's no me. There's
no me in team, no us in winning. This is what he always say. You know, so, because he always say like, don't try to win the fight, and I won't try to win the fight, because no matter who wins, you both lose. Oh, that's really smart, right? Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, 2 questions left. One is, what is our goal for 2021? Like relationship goal.
Our relationship goal for me would for us both to be even more loving to each other, sweeter, and hopefully, if the whole COVID thing blows away, finally tie the knot.
Tie the knot. Oh.
Hopefully.
Okay. Okay. This is a question that a lot of my fans ask. Okay. Which side about my personality, about my character that you do not like? Anything at all that you do not like about me, that you want to change? Any weird things, fetishes, or whatever?
There's nothing I would want to change, because even the bad things.
Just say something.
I'm going to. But you have to remember, like, the bad things are what make someone that person, so you have to accept the good and the bad. You can't just have like the perfect person. Even the perfect person is gonna have some kind of flaws.
You're not Miss Universe. Say something.
But I would say, if there's one thing which I think is a negative aspect of Yale's personality, is that he's hot-headed. And anyone who's worked with Yale will understand what I mean. He's very quick to judge, quick to get angry sometimes.
But I agree with you. I'm very hot-headed, but that's also something I am trying to learn to overcome. Like, I think I did pretty good for the past year with my team and with the people I work with.
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely got
like
better.
Before I would always pick up a fight or something like really dramatic. But the last year there was almost zero fight. Right?
Yeah. You've definitely got better at controlling it.
Yeah. Now because I'm a more public person and I have a company to run, so I do tend to sometimes I feel like, oh my god, but I didn't say what I think. I try to refine the message. Yeah.
You also like to win as well.
What do you mean?
Like you don't like to admit that you're wrong.
I will admit when I think I'm wrong, okay? Okay, thank you for coming on this video. I think that's it for today. 如果你们想要看更多像这样子的话呢，在下面按个喜欢，然后在下面留言你想要问罗保仁什么样子的问题，然后或许呢我们会拍续集。OK， 那再一次祝大家新年快乐。Can you say 新年快乐？
新年快乐。
Okay, just say Happy New Year then.
Happy New Year.
Okay, thank you for coming on my channel.
Okay.
Thanks, babe. Okay， 记得订阅这频道，每周2、周4呢都会上传新的影片哦。然后梦想不搭配行动的话，永远只是梦想。我们下次见，拜
拜。